I've been using Brave for 2 years, recommended it to everyone, told people it was the only browser that actually respected their privacy. Then I ran Wireshark on it. What I found didn't make me angry. It made me want to show you exactly what's happening on your machine right now. Here's the setup. Fresh install of Brave. Clean Windows 10 virtual machine, no extensions, no account signed in, no websites opened. I'm running Wireshark inside the VM, capturing directly on the network interface Brave is using. Every packet that leaves this machine goes through that interface. Nothing gets past it. I'm going to open Brave, sit on the default new tab page, touch nothing, and just watch the packets. Let's see what Brave does when it thinks no one's looking. 22 seconds. That's how long it took. 22 seconds after launch, no URL typed, no tab opened, and the first DNS query leaves the machine, star-ransrv.bsg.brave.com. That's not the updater. That's not a CDN. That's Brave's analytics infrastructure. BSG stands for Brave Software Group. The subdomain is star-randsrv, randomization server. This is the backend for P3A, Brave's privacy preserving product analytics system. 16 seconds later, in a packet 9305, timestamp 38 seconds, a second domain appears, collector.bsg.brave.com. Not the same endpoint, a separate one. One randomizes your data before it leaves, the other receives it. Two different servers, two separate calls built into the browser from day one. And here's what I didn't expect. They don't stop. Star-ransrv fires again at 89 seconds, then 199 seconds, then 281 seconds, then 371, 435, 502, 608, 678 seconds. Collector.bsg.brave.com hits at 38 seconds, then 138, 214, 292, 352, 491, 589, 675, 736 seconds. Two beacons, running on independent timers, alternating. The whole time Brave is open, whether you're browsing or just sitting there. I captured this for 12 minutes. In that time, Brave made contact with its analytics stack 18 times. Brave will tell you, and I've read the documentation, that P3A doesn't collect personal information. It uses local differential privacy. Your data is bucketed, aggregated, randomized before it ever leaves your machine. They've published papers on it. The architecture is real, and technically, that's probably true. But here's what the documentation doesn't lead with. P3A is on by default. Every Brave user is running this right now. Most of them don't know, because to turn it off, you go to Settings, Privacy and Security, Data Collection, and disable two separate toggles manually. There's no prompt on first launch, no opt-in screen, it's just running. The other thing, the domain name. If Brave wanted this to be easy to audit or block, they could have named it analytics.brave.com. Instead, it's star-ransrv.bsg.brave.com and collector.bsg.brave.com. Those don't appear in most public block lists. If you weren't running Wireshark, you'd never see them. This isn't the first time Brave has made a quiet choice about your data. In 2020, users found that typing binance.us into the address bar caused Brave to automatically append its own affiliate referral code to the URL. Silently, no prompt, no disclosure. Brave was earning a commission every time one of their users signed up, and the user had no idea they'd been used as a referral. It wasn't just Binance, Coinbase, Ledger, Trezor, multiple crypto platforms for 10 weeks. The code was in the open source repo for months before anyone noticed. It only stopped when a user posted about it on Twitter. Then in 2021, their preview window with Tor, the one built specifically for maximum anonymity, was found to be leaking DNS requests. The entire point of Tor is that nobody sees where you're connecting. DNS leaks defeat that completely. They fixed both. I'm not saying Brave is malware. I'm saying when your brand is built entirely on the word private, the pattern of what you do quietly matters. Before we go further, this video is sponsored by IPCook. If you've been watching this channel, you already know why your IP address matters. Every site you visit sees it. Every request you make carries it. And if you're doing any kind of research, scraping, or just don't want your traffic tied back to one identity, you need clean IPs. IPCook gives you residential and data center proxies that actually rotate. So the sites you're hitting never see the same address twice. No footprint, no pattern to track, no logs on their end. Fast setup. You're running in minutes and they work. I've tested them. Check the link in the description. If you care about what your traffic looks like from the outside, and after watching this video you should, IPCook is worth a look. Alright, back to the browsers. I already ran this same test on Chrome. Same VM, same conditions. That video is up on the channel, link in the description. Chrome is worse. It generates an installation identifier and sends it alongside system properties before you touch anything. Those connections can track you across reinstalls. Firefox I haven't done yet, but from what the data shows, it sits in the middle. Telemetry to Mozilla, build version, session data, hardware config. Also on by default, also opt out. Mozilla at least publishes exactly what they collect, full documentation. Public, and their Normandy system pushes experiment configs to your browser in the background without asking. If you want me to run Wireshark on Firefox and post the full capture, drop it in the comments. Enough requests and I'll make it the next video. Brave sins the least. A 2020 academic study confirmed it. No persistent identifiers, no URLs shared with backend servers. That ranking holds, but least doesn't mean zero. And when your entire identity as a product is built on the word private, every packet you send without asking is a story. How to actually lock it down. Settings. Privacy and security. Data collection. Turn off. Send usage ping to Brave. Turn off. Share diagnostic reports. Turn off. Help improve Brave's features and performance. That handles the settings layer. But if a future update quietly re-enables something, which has happened before, settings alone won't save you. So I built a script. Host file entries for every Brave Analytics endpoint captured in this investigation, plus Windows firewall rules that block outbound traffic to those IPs at the network level. One command to apply, one command to undo. Link is in the description. Brave is still the best mainstream browser for privacy. That's not the argument here. The argument is no browser gives you privacy by default, not Chrome, not Firefox, not even the one with the lion that promised it would. The difference is now you know exactly what's leaving your machine, when and where it's going, and you have a script that stops it. If you want to see the same test on Firefox and Chrome side by side, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't seen what Windows 10 was sending while just sitting on the desktop, that video is up here.